The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kidd Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Uconn Huskies, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff, and we'll get this game going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Appalachian State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Looking for room, it's Alexander. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a man, it's Swan. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And just too much on that pass, too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. And the Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. The short hands, it's Lawson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hamlin. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Guys, let's chat about App State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches, and I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to pass, it's Swan. Fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run up.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Uconn Huskies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays on him.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Uconn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Dozier. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Snagged out of the air.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Flips it out on the screen. Jukes his way for more. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. A Unloads quickly. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes a grab right down the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Jackson will throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
They're trailing by just 4 to Toledo. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Lawson. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Gets it to him on the screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Calhoun. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for space. It's Alexander. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, it's Swan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback running on the draw. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamlin. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Jackson gonna throw it. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Fires to the big fella. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Uconn will have to punt it away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Lawson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. The Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Flowers. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch, called for and made. Defense not showing press coverage. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Quick completion on the out. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. The Mountaineers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Hamlet. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the left philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Goes back to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. But they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Jackson will throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Uconn will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They want to run this quarterback, putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
1st down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson gonna throw it. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They go to the ground. And the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, how about that? You get your first carry, you're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. He'll try it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Using his legs, it's Alexander. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Uconn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll try the run. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Jackson gonna throw it. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's Burton.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the Huskies want to move quickly.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Back to pass on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Hand off from the gun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Jackson will throw. A shot toward the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's McMillan. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Northern Illinois is getting cooked right now. I mean, it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 17 to Toledo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He works his way inside the 40, but they stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down from the 38. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. Pucks it out of the air. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And they spike it to stop the clock. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Uconn quick to the line. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Back to pass. Unleashes one deep. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more